Welcome back to another episode of Better Toast Podcast. It is a new year, it's a better year podcast. How is everyone doing today? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm your host. I already forgot I did a podcast, dude. Holy shit. I'm your host, Chuck, and we're with the usual suspect of BTP, Alex, June, and Lily. So how's the New Year's going, ladies and gentlemen? And Alex?
Whoa.
Oh,
I'm joking. Come
the
on.
year just started. Beginnings, right?
New
Oh,
beginning.
God.
We just, the feels is there somewhere. So
It
yeah,
is.
happy New Year, guys. How you guys doing? What's new? What's new in New Year's? Or everything's just the same? Part 2.
It's a lie. Nothing changes. Do not expect that. Don't expect the clock to strike 12 at midnight and think it's all gonna be okay. It is not.
So you would
Nothing's
derive
changed.
2021 as 2020 part 2? Is that what you would say?
Oh, it's December 41st at the moment. Still December, still ticking.
God
Not
damn.
much, not much has changed. It does really feel like a continuation of 2020 so far.
I see.
It really do.
Indeed.
It really do.
Well, I guess we can just like hope for the best. I guess at this point, everything
Yeah.
just
Right.
goes sideways everywhere, dude.
For
Including
real.
like in my country too. Like, we want to talk about how good, how well any country dealing with this whole bullshit and shit. To keep the scope a little bit smaller. Let's just talk about fucking COVID at the moment. We thought we beat, not like beat, but we thought like we're kind of okay. We're sitting on like no cases for a little bit, and guess what? Now it's like 4,000 a day. For context, though, for all over the world, 4,000 cases a day was not that much, because some country even smaller than Malaysia have like 40,000 a day. But we're starting off with 70 to 300 cases a day, up to 4,000. That is something. That
Yeah,
is
it's pretty.
definitely something.
Yeah.
I'll run out of population real soon.
Jesus Christ.
No more new cases at that point.
Oh my god.
See, it's a it's a lower supply. Once you run out of supply, how many more new cases? It's dropped. That's right.
Oh god.
Big brain.
But yeah, I was very
you're
excited.
aware. Oh,
I was
you're aware of the new strain and whatnot and what it's done, or how people are talking
Oh
about.
yeah, about new strain. I heard. Wait, hold up. Which country? Canada. Canada got a new strain too.
I think it's the same strain. Or is it a new strain? Because man, do we need a new strain? Really?
Because we all know that UK got a new strain.
the
and
mutant.
yeah, and then I was talking to Gallo the other day, and she said like, yeah, Canada have that too. We have a new strain now. It's like, holy shit. And yeah, the new strain was much contagious, which
Much more
like when people say COVID will not affect the youngins as much,
Yeah.
but the new strain definitely just attack much towards like young age kind of the strain is more likely to be super contagious towards young people too. So
right.
it's getting pretty fucking bad.
It is. It is.
I hope we don't have that strain. Like in my country, I don't think they have any report about new strain. But Gallo said like, yeah, in Canada, out of nowhere, they have new strains because there is like a family that came from UK. They sneak out of van or something like that, and then some out of nowhere you just spread the new strains into the fucking country.
Oh,
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the percentages? They say 10 out of every 1,000 people get affected on the original, the OG, the first one, and then on the second one it's like 14 out of every 1,000. But so they're like it's a 40% increase on infection rate,
Oh my god.
but there's more youngins, so that's pretty bad. I mean,
It's
10 to
looking
1,000
pretty bad.
that doesn't sound much, right? But there's a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
There's-
Yeah.
there's more than 1,000 people out there. It
It's
really
like-
does add up.
It's looking pretty grim. It's looking more and more like we're all gonna eventually get it. It's a matter of time.
Damn. Either that or we just
The vaccine.
I don't
Yeah.
see about the vaccine and stuff, right? I know the vaccine was like kind of like a way to prevent. It's not really like a way to prevent. It's kind of like more of a way to mediate. And in a sense, I feel like in the future, at some point, we have to live with it. At some point, we just have to deal with it like just a normal fucking disease. Like flus and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like at
Yeah.
some point, that's going to be the reality for all of us. It's going to be just another disease.
Most
It's
likely.
like the flu, like
Yeah.
that's what they originally said it might turn into.
Hmm.
My gripe with the vaccine is that it's from Pfizer, and Pfizer is like I think the most like sued medical company or pharmaceutical company,
Oh,
Yeah.
like at
They
least
made
here, I think.
Viagra. That's why.
okay.
But it
They're,
has
they're one of the biggest giants in the world.
yeah, they're pretty big.
Like, I don't know, like maybe a good 7 out of 10 times you buy medication is from Pfizer.
Shit.
That's how big they are. Yeah.
7 out of 10.
They are the biggest. Pretty
Mm.
much.
The fuck, dude?
It's
You
scary.
go get sick and you get told to go buy medication. Chances are, whether it's a prescription or over the counter top, Pfizer made it. Like 7 times out of 10, it will be a Pfizer product.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know. People like there's people that are saying the vaccine's not safe. It hasn't been tested enough.
I mean,
And-
for every single thing that happened in the world, there's going to be a community that say that.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
single
Yeah.
thing. It's internet, dude, and more so, it's Twitter. Twitter is a cesspool. Everyone knows that.
At this point, it's either get the vaccine or get COVID and live. That's it. Those are two
Yeah.
choices.
Yeah, there's the two choices. The other,
I mean,
the
like,
The other
I mean,
thing is the choices.
I mean, there's been like some reports of like people saying, "Oh, people have taken the vaccine and died," and like, yeah, but there are
It's
people
like
like
faulty
of old
statistics, right?
age.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
there are
it's like
people of old age, and they could have died from literally anything else.
Yeah.
they're so
Yeah,
weak
okay.
already. You can't say it's COVID or like the vaccine.
The thing is, if you want to say, okay, the vaccine killed people, you want to believe that, all right. But why don't you believe COVID killed people? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, you're like
Yeah, that's kind of absurd.
The statistic just shows everything. People that dies of COVID is probably a little bit insensitive, but people that dies of COVID is like literally millions, right? But then people still choose to not believe that, but believe that vaccine is one of those causes of these people dying and whatnot, just because there's like one or two very excluded like cases, and also because of of their like the reason was not exactly because of the vaccine. The reason is exactly because they're just like young, I mean, old age and all that kind of shit. But they just choose to believe that. Like, what is wrong with people?
bro, if you don't want the vaccine, bro, then don't get it, I guess. I don't know, that's your life.
Yeah.
For the people that are out there, and listening, and if you have concerns about the vaccine, consult your local physician and consult another one and another one and another one, and they're all gonna tell you the same thing. It's fine.
It's fine.
You
Okay,
think you're gonna
that's
profit off of it? Yeah, because you stay alive.
that's the thing about all these fucking Facebook mom, right? They
Oh my God.
literally will believe that one fucking handwriting paper that someone wrote and posted on Facebook rather than an educational research paper that have like tons of them on internet or even in any doctor's offices, right?
Yeah.
They will believe that one handwritten fucking post that someone made on Facebook. They will believe that more for whatever reason. You cannot change their mind. It's just very, very fascinating to me. How can people be that sure?
Nah, but don't you know that the vaccine
Quite
is
sure.
full of so small microbots, which will be inserted in your body via vaccine, and then you're gonna turn into a RC car controlled by Bill Gates.
Oh my god.
Hockey, I'm getting a little scared because the people who have contracted COVID in my area is starting to get closer and closer to my circle of people, and
Oh
that
no.
yeah, it's a little freaky now because I know people. Yeah, like one of my friends had a mild case of COVID recently, and
Yeah.
he's fine now. Like he had like coughing and stuff, but some of my like sister's friends, like some of their members have died and they
Oh
gotta
my
be
God.
hospitalized, stuff like that. Like I'm seeing Instagram posts
Mm.
of family friends, parents, and members just like pass away because they're like making posts about them and stuff like that and COVID.
Oh no.
It's freaky.
Yeah. I had a few friends who went through that as well, but they are like good now. Luckily,
Yeah.
they said that they felt like shit. Obviously,
Yeah, it's kind of
for
freaky.
like 2.5 weeks, but after that they were like,
You feel like shit, obviously.
We don't just like
no, but of course the symptoms are different, from
Yeah.
person to person.
Yeah.
it's not gonna be like I feel great actually, you know.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of things I feel like I can do right now.
Good.
No one's gonna be like that.
But yeah, like it's getting no, like it's fair. It's like Lily said, it's getting kind of freaky when you come to close contact with these people that are actually close to you, and
Yeah.
they actually like have those cases and all and all that kind of shit. It's freaky. So I don't know. I guess another year stay at home, right?
Not a
Oh,
year.
dude, I can't live
Another
like this
year.
anymore, bro. Bro, I can't live like this anymore.
2020 coronavirus 1, 2021 coronavirus 2. The new
Round
strain, the
2.
sequel. And you
The
know
new
this is gonna be
strain.
shit because the sequel is always shit. So we're gonna have a really bad time.
COVID 2020. COVID
Oh
2021.
Oh my god. Well, that is the depressing opening of a new year.
Yes.
But you know what?
Yeah,
Here,
guys, it
look
will
at us. We're
change
still here.
We're still here
resilient.
kicking around.
for now. For
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, barely.
I'm actually kind of worried of you, Lily, because you did say you have a very weak, immune system.
Yeah, I would die, honestly. I say this all the time, but I'm pretty sure I would get hospitalized.
God
you need
damn.
to move. You need
to move
get
out of the
there.
country.
Yeah, I need to get out. Please let me in.
Easier said than
Please.
done.
I keep begging
Yeah,
you.
it is.
Before you had new stream, Lily, just fly to Malaysia. They will let you in.
They were like an American? Malaysia?
They will let you in, but yeah, you have to go through all those process and shit, like quarantine and whatnot. but they still open like a flight for, I think, not every country, but definitely blocked from UK.
Well,
We
yeah,
did not receive
obviously.
anything from UK, but I think from other countries, fine.
There are a lot of countries that are getting flights from the UK, and it's shocking.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I get it. You know, you want to get some citizens back into your country. Fair call. But what about the rest of them that are still
Yeah.
flying home?
You just wanna sacrifice that to rest of them just because that
Mhm.
sounds very inhuman. I'm sorry.
I mean,
But hey,
it's not.
statistically, you don't want to ruin a fucking country.
I mean, the first rule in fighting any viral or disease related let's see substance, you first thing is prevention, right? Prevention,
Yeah.
prevention, prevention.
Prevention,
So you want
mitigation.
so yeah. So why
Well,
just
we are not in the board, so all this
We're the
ministry and
same
yeah?
whatnot.
breed, you know? Us
Let's join
Americans
the
and
let's join the WHO.
Huh.
we're the same breed.
So that
For
happened.
once it feels weird to have something bad happen to someone else or a different country first.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mhm.
Hold up. So
I mean, with things being bad in America, uh, you know, I guess there's some positives that from what I've seen are starting to are being set in place.
excuse me? Did you say?
There's been some positive things that have started with, started in America now.
Positive things? Like
Yeah.
Oh,
wait,
positive thing, COVID forcing a ton of
Okay.
occupations to be remote is definitely gonna make people think like, damn, there's no fucking way I'm going back in the office and commuting an hour a day and sitting at that goddamn desk, you know, like when I
that
can
is
just do
true.
this all from
Yeah,
home.
that
There's
is
no way
true.
people are gonna go back to that.
Yep. People
Yeah.
do realize that every work, not like every work, but most of the work can be done, remotely, and sometimes it's like much efficient too, right?
Yeah, it's more productive because you don't have to
Uh-huh.
wake up at ungodly hours to like get
Yeah.
ready and drive there.
You don't have to commute, and you don't have to waste time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's epic.
You don't have to worry about appearances. You just get up, crawl over to your
Exactly.
computer.
Just get the job
Right.
done.
All
Just get the
right.
job
Time to
done.
do
It's not that hard.
Mm.
So I hope
That's
that
cool.
that is
Yeah, I hope
something.
that at least has to be one of the positive things, I guess. What are the positive things that you want to say, Alex?
Well, I'd say with because I mean, I'm sure you guys are somewhat following the whole election and the aftermath
Well,
of what's come about.
or
Well, for
re-elections.
yeah. So I mean, aside from the whole shit that dropped after it happened, it looks like the old president there has signed a couple of things that have food relief brought to communities that have been impacted. So that even something as small as that, it's not small, it's big, but
It's huge.
being able to do something like that immediately upon um, getting becoming president, that's actually that's a really good first step because
Yeah.
people have just been receiving the stimulus package
Oh
once in
yeah,
a
what
blue
happened to the other stimulus cash that you were promised to get, Lily? Do you guys actually get that one?
Um, actually, I'm not sure because I don't get it because I'm not I don't qualify for it. But I don't know if my mom has gotten it. But it's really small. It's like $600.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like
yeah
Holy shit, you can't even pay rent on that.
yeah, literally you can't pay rent with that money.
Fuck, dude.
yeah this guy here Mr. Mr. Guy on top, he's just like, here, take some free food. Here's some, and I'm trying to sell an emergency housing and shit. And I was like, oh, well, this guy's good. At least we got an okay president. Well, I mean, it's Trump, so anything's a plus, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, after
I mean, yeah,
after what
that's
we
true.
got, pretty sure any of us here would make a better one. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah. He almost single-handedly destroyed a fucking country, dude. Like
amazing.
legitimately, I'm not even like exaggerating. He's crazy.
This guy's been impeached twice.
Twice. Okay.
How does it
This
feel like
hurt.
living through history, bros? It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Imagine he's the first ever president that got impeached twice, and also the first ever president that got banned from internet worldwide.
Oh yeah, you got banned from fucking Spotify, dude, and Pinterest.
Spotify as well.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I heard about that
Literally.
Twitch one, but
Oh, literally everyone. Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, everyone just banned Trump. The first ever president get banned from the world.
I remember when the election happened and he won and he was standing at the top, and I was thinking, God damn, I wonder what's gonna happen to the world in the next 4 years. Here we are, and I'm like, holy shit, he really did fucking off.
He really did fuck it all, dude.
People really
damn.
want to say like words don't have power, and then like, would you look at that? He incited like riots and stuff. I guess it
Yeah.
kind of does. I guess it kind of does, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
Too stupid.
I remember watching a video where it's like a highlight reel of of his presidency run, and it looks like if you watch it from beginning to end, it just looks like a like a satire movie. Shit thing after shit thing after shit thing. And I'm like, wow. Like, would this happen? Oh god. Because I mean, I don't know if you guys remember the wall.
The what?
Oh yeah,
The
building
walls?
a wall. That was so
Oh, the
dumb.
wall, the
Dude.
wall. The first ever thing he did as a fucking president, building a
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
wall
yeah.
across Mexico.
And have them pay
Oh
for
my
it.
God. Oh yeah, have them pay for it too. Oh, that is kind of fucked up. And then you saw that meme that he built a wall, right? And then everything inside of US going to shit, and then Mexico be like, "Ha, we built a wall against you."
Oh,
Fool.
That's how they turn the tables.
Yeah.
right.
How the turns have tape.
How the turns have tables.
Oh my god. That is so stupid. Yeah, I remember that. That's like the first ever thing he did as a fucking president.
He went to North Korea.
You know what really like
Man.
fascinated to me? It's like everything, whatever like he did, no matter how bad it is, he still have supporters.
Yeah,
It's
because
amazing. Supporters.
oh my god, it's so whack that I
How
got to see firsthand like how many
brain
people.
dead someone can be to actually still see light in this man. Like, just why? Literally, just why? I don't get it.
Like, you have to be such a
Sometimes I
hateful
wonder.
person.
Sometimes
You have to be so ingrained in like your hate and hating the people that they hate to really do the things that they did. Holy shit, you're so far gone. You're so far gone.
Yeah. It's just there's no save this one, dude. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. It's literally one of those people, right? Whatever, like I said, there's a ton of like research paper that say it's okay, but that one little handwritten paper posted on Facebook say it's not okay, and people will believe on that more than the proper research paper and shit. It's literally one of those people these conspiracy theories and shit.
Oh
they have
yeah,
a
it's
they have the most stubborn mind in the fucking world, dude. If
Oh
ever
wow.
they use that to their own advantage to be successful or something, like goddamn.
terrible.
I
Just
mean, I was kind of hoping Kanye would win, but
Oh my god.
that guy. I don't
Please
even think
no.
he's like one of the. Okay, so we were gonna talk about Pog, right? I was gonna compare him to Kanye because Kanye, he was like considered basic. He is a genius. I mean, he's a fucking genius musically,
Yeah.
but he like just lost it. Like I think my friend told me like after his mom died, he just started like his like screws just all unhinged and stuff. He started saying all those
yeah.
things and aligning with Trump and just saying really not good things.
Mm-hmm. Which
That's like
is
the
same thing happened to the Paul guy, right? That you will mention.
yeah, like I think
What about that?
I don't really know. There's like a whole YouTube documentary about him, but basically he was like a really like nice person, like very energetic, just like you and me, and he was like a pro fighting game champion like for Street Fighter or something. And I don't
And
know
then
what happened, but he like he did like a complete 180 basically, and his personality is not the same anymore. He says that he hates the Pog emote, like he doesn't like the fact that he is that emote and stuff like that. Like he supports Trump and blah blah, all that crap, all that stuff. I don't know what happened.
Do like do
conspiracy.
people as in general know that the change of its mental state? Like, do people actually realize that, or
I think
no?
yeah, I'm
That
pretty
is like,
sure. I'm pretty sure like when the Pog thing getting deleted happened, everyone like people who were in the scene with him were saying like yeah, he's been kind of going down that road for a while now. I don't know. I didn't read like specifically what happened, but I just know that he is like he's not in that scene anymore and he's just
Yeah.
changed.
But that was not like, I mean, people that close to him knows about it, but that's not like general information that people know, right? Because if it's kind of like general kind of knowledge, people wouldn't have like give him a second thought. People just be like, yeah, he's just not really. You shouldn't listen to that guy and whatnot. But I guess just general audience don't only know what happened to him, and that's why whatever he said sounds very, very serious, which is in a sense it is very serious. But if the reports of like saying he has his own like mentally problem and shit, that stuff shouldn't just it should just be, you don't even have to think about what he said, all right? It's just like, yeah, that's him now. There's nothing we can do. Like he literally need helps in the sense that you were saying all this stuff. Like he needs help in a sense, right? Not just like cancellation. It sounds like he needs help.
Probably he does, honestly, because I feel like
Yeah.
anyone who's that like far gone, but I don't even know what you would. I don't even know where you would start. I think he's like an anti-vaxxer too and stuff like that. Like he's gone.
He's far too gone,
far
eh?
gone. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know how to like. How would you help somebody like that? What would you tell them?
Well, me specifically, I don't know. He probably needs psychiatrists, yeah. People that actually know how to do, maybe. But for me, well, if you ask me personally, I'm a very short-tempered person, so I'm not the best guy to ask from when it comes to this kind of stuff. When I have my opinion, I stick with my opinion. I do respect people's opinion, but most of the time I'm very stubborn. I just don't listen to them. I respect them. I hear whatever they say, but I was like, yeah, whatever, dude. So yeah, I'm not the best guy to ask like, what would I do if he's my friend or some shit like that. Like, I would have just tried to stay away from the problem, honestly.
Yeah, like I feel like if I if I were friends with somebody and I saw them falling down that hole, I would probably step in before it got too far, like to the point where you're an anti-vaxxer, right? But if it's somebody I meet and you're already like that far gone, I'm just probably not gonna interact with you because that's not my responsibility.
I have no
I
obligations.
have,
Yeah.
somebody will
That
do
seems
it. It will
lie.
not be me, is all.
It's not like I don't want to help you. It's just like I don't believe in myself to help you.
Like I really don't believe in myself to help you.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't do anything.
Although
You can't, dude.
seek consultation with a, I don't know, a clinical psychologist or therapist. No, talk things out.
Yeah, I mean the thing
before
about
you get there.
therapists is, or whatever like psychological aspects to it. You at some point, if you having the problem, right? At some point, you yourself has to go out and seek help. Like people can only help you so much. So if these people don't really realize that, there's nothing we can do really. If they don't
that's
want to
true.
help themselves, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, you can only seek help if you want help, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah, because we were talking about people that really have really strong opinionated kind of mentality, right? So if they don't wanna, no matter how hard you push them to do it, they will not do it, and they will not believe, they will not try. Sadly, so yeah, I hope all these people, at some point in their life, realize that they need some help, and they actually talk it with someone that they trust, and everything get fixed at some point. In the world, in the timeline. I don't know. But yeah, because of that case specifically, Twitch one of the oldest emotes is finally got cancelled. Not like cancelled. The term itself is still being used, but it's been replaced. The identity of that word has been replaced. I don't know how well they implemented that. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty pog that they make like changes every 24 hours. If I'm not mistaken, some people say to me it's 24 hours changes.
And it's different each time around. Like it's not it's not the same emote for everyone. I think.
Yeah. It's
really?
like it changed.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it's not like they change it every 24 hours to the same emote for everyone. It's like for different people, it's a different emote every 24 hours from other people.
Interesting.
It's great.
So yeah, that's
great.
That's kind of cool. And I also think that's kind of like one of the way for you to kind of like not really go towards the line of promoting someone that not really should be promoted, because when you do this kind of stuff, it's keep changing, and when it's keep changing, and it was like aromated and shit, right? If one of these people do something wrong, Twitch don't really have to be call out about that shit, because hey, we did promote them like for one day, we don't like really support anything. It doesn't mean anything. It's just literally just a fucking system, right? So
we can just take it out too.
Yeah.
And nobody will really care.
Yeah, nobody would really care too, because it changes every single time. No one's gonna care about it. So I think it's a good, I guess, combat system. After all of this ordeal,
finally got it right.
Once.
I think it was really smart of them.
Sorry?
June?
June.
No, I was just gonna say that imagine them doing something right for once.
True.
It happened in 2021. New Twitch.
Twitch needs to care about its community more. I think like that was one of the first times I was like, damn, because they tweeted out like, we're looking for new like pog emotes, like drop your best like pog here and stuff like that. And they actually like asked the community. I was like, damn, Twitch.
Whoa.
Damn, that's crazy. Like you guys are actually participating in the community.
Yeah,
Try to
actually
do
listen,
something.
community. Whoa. This isn't my Twitch.
But
it's smart
yeah,
move from Twitch. Yeah, very smart move.
in other sense too, I think if really Twitch really want to grind more and do better in the future, they really have to get rid of amateur.
Mhm.
Get rid of
Like
what?
that guy, know nothing amateur, the CEO of Twitch.
Oh,
That guy literally. The only good thing that I can agree of what amateur's ideal was, he said it was okay for people to critique Twitch as in publicly, so that you know, in the sense of maybe Twitch can use those inputs to improve the system, right? So yeah, it's okay for them to like, critics Twitch publicly and all that kind of shit. But other than that, he's just don't know nothing. This guy know nothing.
Why did
I
he even get the
hope
job?
I can only hope that whatever decisions that they came out with this POC Cham and whatnot, some shit like that, was in some kind of way is a contribution of amateur too. I hopefully so. Hopefully he's in some way actually saw the light and actually want to try to make Twitch better. But for the past few years that have been looking on Twitch growth and how and what kind of direction they were going, I don't see anything drastically good will happen to Twitch if they didn't get rid of amateur.
Mm.
But yeah, that's just my opinion, very opinionated based. So
listen up, Twitch.
I just think he's not very capable. But if he try to change, by all means, go for it. I'm rooting for it. Just make Twitch better. That's all I ask.
Just do it.
Just
do
it. Make your dreams come true.
It's fine. I think we can all agree that Twitch is janky. It's like actually
Yeah.
a lot of
It's the
issues.
last one left.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I feel like every single fucking episode we were talking about how shit Twitch.
Fair.
And now
that's
to
true.
the
It's true
now to
though.
the HoloLive broadcast.
Oh
Back to
my
HoloLive.
What?
For the HoloLive section,
You-
June, what's new?
What's new? Gargura got 2 million subs.
Who?
Just
Ooh, she got
few
2
days ago.
million already?
yeah,
Holy
2
crap.
million.
Wait,
Yeah,
who?
hella
Gura?
fast. Yeah.
Fucking Gura? Holy shit.
Holy crap,
Yeah.
Gura.
When did Gura
Yes.
start?
Not long ago.
I think it was like
That's pretty pog.
That's pretty
4
far.
months ago. 4 months ago.
4 months and
4
got
and a
2
half.
million, like 500 fucking subscribers
It's
in like
500K
a month.
She's
Fucking hell.
crazy.
She's cracking, my guy.
She's speedrunning YouTube fame, bro.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy how fast
Yeah.
she is.
Michael Reeves, where
getting
you at?
subscribers.
That's right.
Michael Reeves.
Why
Michael Reeves, where you
why
at?
do you hate that guy so much? What's wrong with you? That guy literally did nothing. He's just a
Wait,
lucky
you hate
guy.
Michael Reeves? You hate Michael Reeves? What's wrong
Alex
with
hate
you?
Michael Reeves just because how
Why?
successful he is.
I just shit
He's
on him.
actually like fucking smart as shit, bro. He like makes things.
Yeah,
I know, I
Alex
just
was just
shit
like,
on him for
he
that.
just don't struggle enough.
He didn't struggle enough. He didn't struggle like I did, so he
He
has to
didn't
suffer
struggle.
too.
Yeah, he used to suffer. We all suffer. He suffers too.
Bro,
Yeah,
he
exactly.
dropped high
That's
school,
right.
dude.
He did drop out of high
high
school, yeah. He dropped out of
That's
high
not
school.
suffering. That's a choice.
He was,
I
you know,
mean,
he had to learn.
mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, Alex just hate that guy so much just because how
What?
successful he is.
Jealousy's not a good look on you,
Wait,
Alex. I'm sorry.
When we're talking about Michael Reeve back then, it's just me and Alex, right? And I said like, yo, do you know like Michael Reeve was like to me, I mean, before Gura, obviously, one of the fastest
Fastest
contributed
partner.
growth, right?
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, it's literally on everything. Like YouTube's, he only like one videos and he pop off. On stream, literally first hours he got partnership and all that kind of shit, right? And he was like, "This guy doesn't struggle enough."
This guy's not struggling. You need to struggle.
There's
No,
no
don't.
struggle. Where is the struggle?
You
Life is
don't know
struggling.
his story, yeah? You don't know his story, goddamn.
The struggling is coding for fucking hours a day, bro. That's a struggle.
Oh,
Honestly.
that is a struggle, yeah.
That
I
is a
mean, his
struggle.
outputting
Yeah.
content is also kind of a struggle, isn't it?
He's pretty slow at like
Oh yeah.
making
I mean,
videos, I think.
he learned things himself. So
Yeah, because he has to like make the things, you know.
let me just clarify. He made things, by himself, and he dropped out of a high school. Let me just say one thing: school is not necessary
Mhm.
to be good. Certificate is nothing. I have a fucking degree of, in architecture. What I'm doing now, I'm an artist online. People pay money for me to draw boobs. So,
Yeah. Yes.
And
school is not
most
necessary.
jobs out there in whatever industry, you should a certificate of some kind or diploma or masters is required. In some of them, the majority of them,
No.
no. You just
Yeah.
need drive.
And also,
That's
I
it.
just really hate this ideology. That all of our parents have. Like, the higher you study, the better paycheck you will get. That's not the case, dude. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Always.
My friends have a fucking master's in architecture. He got a job as an assistant architect. He got paid like $700 a month. A master. Like, holy shit. That just means nothing. In this world, if you really want to be on a high position, you have to have connection. That's what you need to have.
You need social skills,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, you need to have social
Yeah.
skill. You need to have a very fucking rich dad that have, connection with another company or some shit. That's all you need.
You don't
you
need
can
to
start
work,
from
honestly, at
bottom.
that point, bro. You don't need to work at that point. You just gotta be a trust fund baby, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And also,
Yeah.
like, you can start from bottom, but it just proved my point. Even though you have fucking degrees or masters, you will start at the very bottom, just like everyone else. There's no way. If you have
Like-
no connection, there's no way you can make it up top, like,
Yeah.
instantly.
Doesn't matter what certificate you have. You always start at the bottom. You just start later than everybody else because people start early because they just said, I'm just gonna work. And they're gonna be ahead of you because they started the game earlier.
Yeah.
And they don't got any
chances
fucking
are-
debt, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. The higher you study, the bigger the paycheck. No. The higher the study, the bigger the debt.
Yes.
bigger the debt.
The bigger the debt. I'm still paying off my fucking loans. Oh my god. Hey, if you guys want to help, by all means, out there, any sponsorship, fucking pay my loans,
No.
please.
Yeah, donate.
Private internet access. I use you. Come on.
Mm.
Fucking
This
sponsor me
stream
or
is
something.
sponsored by VPN. NordVPN.
Oh my god.
No,
But
it's
yeah.
not.
Specifically, it's like not really a viable choice here anymore because of the debt and how much it costs.
Yo,
Like,
shit in US, like education in US is extremely expensive. I don't get
it's
it.
literally a business. It's literally a business. Like the schools that I'm going to, the schools like in the States right now, they're all like crumbling. Like they're all losing so much money because obviously COVID, everyone's doing online classes. Some people don't even want to like go to school this semester or during COVID because they hate online classes or they can't do it. And they're losing money from like dorming and all of the amenities and stuff from that. Like just so much money.
Yeah.
Like how much is like if you were studying for a degree, how much would you spend on average in the US?
Like, so I think for like the state schools here, it is like around 20,000 like That's like kind of low too, like 20 plus basically.
For what? For a
Like
degree or for a paper? Or for
like bachelor's, like
yeah.
for a 4-year bachelor's degree. But a lot of the times, like people will get financial aid for it, but that's like the sticker price of it. It shouldn't even be that much in the first place, right? And then for community colleges, the average is around like $8,000, I think, sticker price.
Oh. Oh
Yeah,
shit!
mine was at
$8,000.
110 grand.
That is my whole as program degree program $8,000.
Yeah, imagine having free education. Imagine.
Which country have free educations? Is it
I can't imagine it.
Wait, actually,
there-
is
there
it
is a
yearly?
country.
Hold up, I don't even know how much state
Yeah.
schools are
There is
because
a
I don't.
country. I think it's Norway or Switzerland, something like that.
In Finland, we have free
Somewhere.
education.
Oh, in Finland.
Like,
Sweden?
yeah.
Or Finland?
What do you
Yeah.
compensate for that? Do you have to pay more tax?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, shoot,
Yeah.
My bad. I'm sorry. I meant it was like average like $20,000 a year. My bad. I thought it was for 4 years.
A
Nope.
year? No.
For a
Damn.
year.
$20,000 a year?
Like for the state schools, man. Like maybe like
That's
15 to 20 or 15 to 30 around that range.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Yeah, for
that
a
makes
year.
sense. Because,
Okay,
yeah, it
even-
was
Yeah, I
about
was about to say like
110 for me.
20,000 sounds too low for 4 years. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong about that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it
Okay,
can't be true.
20,000. Okay, let's just say $20,000 was the same as 20,000 MYR, right? My currency. My program for 4 years is 27,000 MYR. Like for 4 years.
Yeah.
And then you
we
divide
have
that by
issues.
4. My whole my whole cost of my degree was around what, 5,000, 6,000
So
dollars.
you could do Chuck's entire paper for like 1/5 of that. And
God damn.
and
Schools be like, I
Yeah.
hate poor people, or get a loan and be in debt.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
In debt forever. Screw you.
For
so
real.
love that dad.
I just
Mm.
quit school, be my career, you know. Look how successful you don't hate. You literally have no debt.
Quit school and become a YouTuber.
Yeah,
Chuck,
but
I don't
you
know
need
about
to
that
you need to have
one.
some brain as well for that.
Hey,
doesn't
Just
work
get
out.
good. Just get good.
just get good. It's not that
get
hard.
good, get good in life. Easy.
Oh my God.
Just don't be bad.
But yeah, I'm still paying my fucking loans, whatever. Even though it's not that much, it's still kind of burden.
I remember
I was-
loans.
I got an offer to back then to study the architecture in, I think it's in, hold up. It's either in
Canada?
Korea or in Japan or something like that. But the price was like,
Oh.
20,000 a year or some shit like that.
Mm.
So I was like,
Damn.
maybe not. Maybe
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Like, I don't have that kind of money. I will die. I will die even before I pay a fucking cent off of that shit. God damn. I don't even think our bank will allow that much of fucking loans.
Oh.
$20,000 a year. That's like what? 80,000 ringgit a year? That's massive number. That's almost 100,000. There's no way they're going to allow that.
You gotta go to a different bank. International bank.
Oh my God. If I can deal with American banks and then get more fucking, interest.
Baby, let's go. We're like
Oh, no, I
15%
hate
it.
APR, let's go.
Jesus, you
Move to New
literally never
Zealand.
stop paying.
Just move to New Zealand. It's easier.
New Zealand.
Loans
life
are
is
interest
easy.
free. Oh,
My friend says
no
you guys have
interest
bad
on
internet.
loans. You just
Well,
pay it. It's not
thing-
bad
The thing to
anymore.
fly to New Zealand also requires money, dude. And
Yeah.
when you're in school, it just that hard. You don't have that kind of money when you're in school.
No,
Nor your
really?
parents have that kind of money.
it's a little predatory, honestly, when I think about it, because it's like children making these decisions because it's literally right out of high school, so they're like basically children making like big financial decisions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It impacts the rest of your life, basically.
Making big bad financial decisions.
Yeah, they don't even know it. It's
And then
And
when
even
they
kids
grow
these
up,
days, they don't read the terms and conditions. None of them read it.
Nah.
they're not.
They
You
just
think they
that
read?
true.
They go to
Like,
school because they can't, bro. Fuck.
do you think we even read? Even adults,
We
they
read,
read
bro.
financial
Yeah,
conditions.
you don't read terms and conditions. You accept everything. Always.
yeah,
Just
Always.
scroll down and I accept. Yeah.
you
Of course.
add in like you must give up your firstborn, or you gotta sacrifice a goat on the hill and slip that into the terms and conditions. They'll still sign it. They won't see it.
Yeah.
And the one time you bring it up to, we're like, oh, damn. Sorry, kid.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Yeah. Didn't you read the terms and conditions?
Congratulations. I see you've got a little one there. Well, I'm here to collect.
That's mine now.
I'm here to collect. Oh, you got a degree? Nice. What's my money? Oh god. Yeah, whatever, dude. So that's I don't know how we got talking about financial stuff.
I don't know. What
What just
happened?
It do be like that.
Yeah, it do be like that.
You know, roses I
Oh,
read violets
Twitch.
are blue.
Twitch.
It don't always
That's
be
right.
like that. Sometimes it do. So that's what PogChamp. From PogChamp to fucking financial decisions. Wow,
That's really
kind of
Pog.
kind of interesting.
Make
How do
sure,
you-
people, you read the terms and conditions in case you do have to give up your firstborn or sacrifice a goat on a mountain. Or maybe you sign up to be some part of, cult, and you have to, I don't know, do a group drinking of wine poisoned on the edge of a bar and some shit like that. I don't know what cults do.
I don't know. I'm not in a cult. I've never been in a cult. I don't know what he's talking about.
There's
No
another
idea.
thing that I forgot to mention that happened recently.
Oh, go ahead.
Webtoon acquired Wattpad.
What's
What's Wattpad?
Oh my
Wattpad.
god. Okay, so
You don't know Wattpad.
you don't
from
know.
the top.
From the top. First off, Wattpad is it's a site where you write, right? And you can share your writings. So kind of like it's basically a fan fiction site though.
Okay.
And they have their own like production, like movie production studio, but they make like honestly objectively terrible films. They turn their like One Direction fanfics into movies. Like, have you heard about the After? Have you ever heard about After, the movie?
No, it's that sucked that I've never heard of it.
Dude, it's like those like it's the same as like do you know 300 Days on Netflix? It got memed about.
No.
No.
Oh my god, I maybe it's like an American culture thing, but yeah, basically like one of the movies is based off a fanfic of like you getting to meet Harry Styles and then getting in a relationship with it, but obviously they can't actually make it Harry Styles, so they changed that character into like a dude. But it's just really like bad like fan fiction movies.
Is this
Wow.
the wave of, turning webtoons into live action kind of thing? Because I see that's happening a lot recently. I see
Yeah,
that's
that's
happening
happening
a
a lot.
lot.
I feel like
Like,
Naver
I'm not
in
talking about
general.
anime, but live action.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not into the live action webtoons. I think the appeal of a webtoon is the fact that it's like drawn, and so like as an
Yeah,
anime, hell yeah. But as a live action, nah, I don't know, Chief.
like-
I don't know.
I don't know. For live action, it is whatever, I don't mind, but I don't actively go seek for live action stuff too. But honestly, I don't mind. It's whatever.
Dude,
There was
I
this
don't
one
like them.
webtoon comic I was reading, and I really liked the webcomic. And at one point, I was, bored. I checked on Netflix, started watching, and I was watching this program. I was thinking, man, this whole story seems really familiar. And like, oh, maybe this scene happens next, and it did happen. Oh, what does this scene happen next? And it happened again. And then I realized it was the exact same thing. It was like someone turned it into a movie, and I didn't realize. But yeah, they're all starting to pump out animes and live actions. I wonder
Also-
what's gonna be next.
Also, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to, maybe I missed it, but back to like what you would say, like, why do Webtoon need Wattpad, and what will that cost you guys?
Dude, I
Like-
literally have no idea why they acquired Wattpad of all things. Like, why? Why Wattpad? I guess like they have a similar demographic of like very young people obsessed with like romance, because that is like the top genre in Webtoon. So maybe that's a reason, and they're both like making like commercial film or television out of their like works, but I literally can't imagine what a comic platform would do with a fan fiction platform. Like what's I'm
Probably
scared.
like they want. Yeah. Okay. Um. Probably they just
Maybe
want
they want
to.
to do,
Maybe they just
fan
wanna
fiction.
kind of like merge the idea of writing and actually producing a comic, like as a one like process, or like as a you know um one system. That's because doing comic also require people to write, right? So probably they, at some point in the future, they would be like, hey, if you want to write your stuff, you can use Wattpad or something like that. Probably some kind of features. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like Wattpad would probably be like the American equivalent, or like Western English equivalent to like web novels or like light novels.
Mm.
But like Wattpads do you guys know what 50 Shades of Grey is, right?
Yeah.
No,
It
what's that?
literally is that type of like
Shut
that
up.
type of work.
Fuck you.
Never
I think-
heard of that one before.
Heard of them.
It's literally that type of like fiction on Wattpad that is being made, and I feel like maybe because a lot of manhwas are adapted from novels as well, like web novels. Maybe they're trying to do that with
Yeah.
Wattpads. But I don't want to see no 50 Shades of Grey animated, bro. Like
Yeah. I mean, I
That would
do
be
understand
whack.
like your frustration or like your concern, because you yourself like working very closely to like Webtoon and stuff. So me, as a guy that know nothing about Webtoon, that's why my opinion was more based on like, oh, probably they want some features and all that kind of shit. But yeah, I understand. I get like the opinion from the actual people that actually publish on Webtoon and stuff. So that's fair.
Mm.
Your opinion is very very was taken note.
yeah, it's
Alright.
definitely my opinion. Like I know a lot of people be loving 50 Shades of Grey and After and whatever kind of stuff is written there.
Yeah.
They just love the sex scene.
Oh,
Honestly,
for sure, bro.
I'm
fucking
just
who's that?
waiting
Who's that
for-
girl there, man? She's beautiful though. So
Yeah.
people just like that shit. They don't even care about like how the story goes and shit. You think people watch 50 Shades of Grey because of the story? Nah, dude.
Points, horny. You're going to horny jail.
Nah, dude.
I'm just gonna hold out for that. Webtoon presents Faded Away live action.
Faded
Watch
away.
that. Faded Away.
That makes more sense as a live action to me. Like I can see Fade Away being a live action, yeah.
Oh, you think so? Why?
Oh yeah. Like I can see Faded Away because it's like more like a life thing, but if like let's say Tower of God was turned into a live action, I'd be like, no, bro. No.
Oh, that's too much work to make. Oh, it's gonna be like Avatar all over again.
Yeah, like Avatar, yeah.
Too much things happening that there are some things you can't do.
Avatar
Maybe not
live
now. Yeah,
This
no,
shit
yeah.
doesn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no Avatar live action, never. But I really want to say, like, like you said, maybe Faded Away or maybe Message Send, to be adapted less.
Don't ever say that name again.
Starlight Massacre.
Hey, have you guys checked Message Send? Send, but it is one author really wonderful. I love it. Still come back. Oh my god. But yeah, so that Webtoon and Wattpad, hey? What else? I don't have
Is this
anything.
supposed to make it easy to run?
Maybe.
Or easier
Probably,
to distribute?
probably they want to make it easy for people. Like, probably in the future, this is what I think. This is definitely just my opinion. Probably they want to create Wattpad so that people can actually work like on the writing and the process of making comic on the side. Means like, writer and an artist in Webtoon is not it's not necessarily the same people, right? Most of the time it's not really. So probably they just want to make it a little more seamless, so the writer will write on Wattpad that is connected to Webtoon and shit, and then the artist can preview that whenever they want and shit. Probably just some kind of features. That's what I think.
Webtoon's like
some sort of
listening and then
collab or
going,
something.
"Oh, these are good ideas. Let me write all of this down."
What good ideas?
Just like from what you're saying, like, "Oh yeah, we didn't figure that one."
He
cracked the code
out of nowhere. Hey, Webtoon, if you really just thought about that, I want credits. Okay.
I mean, how hard is it to write a comic?
Rain joins the call.
No, Rain joins in.
Rain would like to know your location.
Bro, I respect him as a writer.
Write a comic or make one. Wink, wink.
Yeah, how hard
nudge,
is
nudge.
it to make a comic?
We don't talk about gospel, okay?
How is that
gospel?
project going again?
It's
You said
dead. Okay,
gospel.
it's dead. I announced that my children is dead. Oh my god. I'm making new children.
First.
Where is the Chuck comic? I'm waiting.
No, it's
I've got a printed copy.
Shut up.
Yes, please. I want it signed as well.
Oh my god.
Just
Alex is
appears on
Photoshop my
screen.
spine.
Just shows up on Wattpad.
Oh my god.
Time to debut
One day.
on Wattpad. Then.
One fine day I will do a one shot and that's it. I want to do a one shot that blows out, like extremely popular. But then when people ask for more, I just say no. When people say, "Yo, do my comic," I said no. That's the only one.
You want
only
that one
thing you get.
comment.
No more.
You want that one comment from that person, like, "Oh, great! Like, oh man, this is really good. Is there gonna be more?" Or "Oh, they finally come back."
It's finally come back.
Right, Lily?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I not claim that statement.
Better Roast Podcast.
But yeah, if I were talking about
Podcast.
outputting a comic like that, that's what I want to do. I just want to be like, hey, I have this comic, and then people is like, yo, it's so good, very good. What's the like, the long version or the prequel or the sequel or whatnot? And it's like, nah, that's all you get. I want to be that guy, and I'm going to take like a year to actually output the 50 panel web. Just draw
New competition
like
coming up.
I will not even care about that shit. I'm not even gonna try to see a bucket. But I'm looking forward to like illustration competition though. Like clip stupid competition. I was thinking about that one.
Paint. Oh, it's so good. So
Oh,
good.
I missed the Mandy Bang one.
He's
The one that
he's
you
like a mini bang one every. That one's still going. That ends in
Really?
March. Yeah.
Ends in March. Okay, but I have to draw my own OC, right?
Yeah, because you don't do that already.
Can I just enter like the piece that I already sent on Clips to Pin? I can, right? Because it's my own shit. It's not like the creation of a character.
I'm pretty sure they're not going to be like, oh, when was the file created? I'm pretty sure they're not going to be like that.
I mean, I can just like copy paste the file and make the file like today fresh.
Real life hacks, guys, by Chuck. Real life hacks.
I mean, that's a fucking yeah. Copy paste this shit today. We'll date it today.
How to win a mini bank competition by Chuck. Oh wow.
Yeah, I think like because that one is pretty good. I'm pretty proud of that one. Unfortunately, I didn't win because the clips to pin. I guess the clips to pin scene was so much more, right? There's a lot of extremely good or talented like people. So the competition is a little bit higher in that sense. I really thought I probably should have made like I don't know, honorably mentioned at least, but no, I'm so sad.
Well, there's going to be another jump competition. It runs twice a year, every 6 months.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay, whatever. What else? What else do you guys want to talk about? This New Year podcast episode is literally out of nowhere. This is the first ever we do live stream. So, by the way, whoever who listened to this podcast on YouTube or Spotify, we actually live streaming this podcast on twitch.tv. Check it in my stream. Also on Alex stream. I will put any link necessary or related in the description down below or in a show link. You guys can check it out. But don't leave yet. We're not ending yet. I'm just saying that. It sounds like I'm having an outro.
Yeah, it sounds like. Can I talk about my new gacha addiction now?
Go ahead.
Yes.
Because we got Princess Connect Redive now, English version as well, and I've dived deep into it.
Prince what?
What?
Princess Connect Redive.
Oh, Princess Connect.
Oh
Yes.
Redive, right? That's getting
yes.
quite a bit of traction lately.
Yes. It's hella good. I love it. The game. I've been following the series. Probably.
Is it going to be the new thing that Al does Genshin, or? I wonder.
After this side games behind it, so.
Wait, hold on.
It's hella good.
Dude, yep. I need to ask, do you still actively play Genshin?
No.
Oh my god!
No, I haven't.
So shocking.
No, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't have time to play every freaking gacha game. But what I like about Princess Connect is that you can play it while you're doing something else. It's kind of like an auto battle,
like an idling game
system. Yeah, like you can do something else while playing it, like working when you're grinding gear or something. It's really easy. Yeah, it's really.
Is it
really
like actually idling, or is it like what's that game that went big and then went died almost immediately?
It's
the game that Lileh used to play.
Like that, but it's you can put it like in auto battle mode. I don't know if you have played this game. What was it called again? Valkyrie Connect. The gameplay is fairly similar to that.
I've never heard of that one. Valkyrie Connect.
Yeah, it's
You
very
need
similar
to
to
get
Valkyrie
into
Connect.
gaming more, Chuck.
Me? I'm
I just do
Apex
art all the
gamer.
time. Apex gamer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will not stop. I will not stop playing Apex. I will not start playing any other games until I'm really fucking bored of Apex.
Oh, I'm still a little pissed off at when I tried to play Apex. I'm still so pissed off.
Pissed off? What do you mean?
I jumped on a game. I went into ready, you know. It was loading in, it was going into matchmaking, said waiting on players. I fell asleep. I woke up an hour later, it was still waiting for players, and I was like, fuck this.
What?
Are you playing duo or something? Because there's
Duos,
not
yeah,
possible.
with duos.
Then duos is possibly because if you're using at least that what I know, if you if you're playing duos in a Singapore server, there's no one play play fucking duo. Me and my friend always have to opt to playing in London server, which have like 300 millisecond fucking latency.
Oh,
So we just have to make do with the latency.
Mm.
But it is whatever, you know. Your game's just
Yes,
going to be a little bit stuck.
guess I'm just gonna have to play Fortnite. No, Hyperscape, actually. Hyperscape.
Oh,
Gonna
Hyperscape.
get back into that.
Mm.
Oh, I think I do have that game.
It's good.
Oh,
It's
Lily,
good.
when can I play with my old teammates Lily again?
Bro, right now, let's go, bro.
Right now.
Bro, I'm
When I
playing Valorant.
Probably a lot of people didn't realize this, but I actually start to get back into Apex again because of Lily. Because there's one time she was streaming back then. She does not streaming now anymore. It's kind of sad. I was waiting for the stream.
I'm sorry, my
So back
internet just
then-
said no.
Back then, nah, her internet just sucked.
Oh, yeah. That's
So
right.
back then when she streams, she was playing Apex, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. I've used to play this game before.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay. And
Used to.
then she need a third, and then she's out of nowhere. I was like, oh, you're playing Apex or not? And play it too. And then she said like, come join her. That's the first time ever I ever talked to Lily in VC. The first time ever I actually talked in the chat. Out of nowhere, she just asked me to play games with her. It was kind of weird. Not gonna lie.
Aw.
I was
Bro, I don't
very
remember.
intimidated. I really feel intimidated back then, at that time. I don't remember who we played with. I don't even remember that. But we played that game, and then after that, I just cannot stop playing the game. I was just like keep playing it. Like, god damn.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you. But when you need a third, you need a third, okay?
That is true.
Otherwise, you're gonna be sitting there for hours on end waiting to connect. I get it.
It do be like that.
You need
Oh
a
my-
third, right?
But yeah, I was much lower level than her when I started. Now I was like so much higher level than her. She stopped playing. It's kind of sad. So yeah, Lily, when are we gonna play again? You know, like the old days.
I'll try. We could play right after, man. I got updated and everything. I've been playing Valorant though because I like Valorant. I'm sorry.
No, wait, where's Eddie?
Oh,
Eddie said he's gonna
no.
play with me. I'm gonna ping him and just be like, "Yo, Apex." He promised to play with me. So
Dude, he's been playing Valorant too. I'm sorry to break it to you, love.
god damn, but he said he downloaded Apex though, so he cannot say no to me now, can he?
No, if you ask him, he'll say yes. You're special.
Ah, man. God damn.
Damn.
Let's see how special he is. Go on, Chuck. Get that at command up.
Oh my god. So yeah, that's a little story about my Apex addiction. It's because of Lily.
Nah, you're just built different.
You built different. I don't know.
That's how it all
People,
started.
a lot of people just vibe. See, okay, she did that with me. And then the other day she did that with my friend Data. Out of nowhere, she's just like, "Hey, you want to play Dead by Daylight together?" Just
Come on, bro. When you need somebody to play with, you just gotta get someone to play with.
I
This
mean,
guy-
I understand.
This
You
girl
know,
literally bit. She just got out of her like talk to someone that she never talked to before and be like, "Hey, I see you play Dead by Daylight. Let's play together."
Listen.
You wanna
Okay,
play?
listen. With Dada, I tweeted something about Dead by Daylight, right? And he replied saying that he played also, and so I was like, "Yo, let's play together then," because I always play solo now.
But that's good. I finally you find someone to play with you. That's good. That's always good.
The grind.
The game is much better when you play with friends, no matter what game.
Yeah, for
unless
sure.
you're a fucking toxic gamer, it's not fun to play with you if you're a toxic gamer.
Thanks.
Dude.
That's why nobody plays with me.
Oh,
Sad
dude, you're
face.
toxic?
No.
No, just fine. I played with Paladins with him back then. He's very competitive though.
You don't
course.
seem like somebody who's competitive in games. Wow, that's
Yo,
interesting.
It depends. It depends on the game, of course. But of course, when you are playing, of course you gotta do your best. Am I right?
that's right.
I just don't get the mindset of like rage whenever you lose or some shit because, bro, you play a game. Okay, let's just if there is a stake, if you joining a competition for money, there's like a money on the line. I get it if you want to be like very work out of a stupid shit or just because of losing because you're literally losing thousands of dollars, right? So that's fair for you to get mad. But if you just play casually, quote unquote casually, but then you're gonna get mad just because you lose, what's the point of playing games then? You're just wasting your time at the moment. You just play a game to be mad. Why? Just chill, dude. What is the real reason people stop playing games? Is it like to fill their times and actually try to be happy playing games?
Maybe some people just use games as an outlet for their anger and stress, and that's why they rage in games,
God damn. All these fucking league players.
Oh my god, League.
Oh no, there's no explanation for league players.
Truly, that is true. Actually, you're right.
Yeah, they could be like the most calmest person in the world, or they could be the most craziest nut job. They're gonna yell the same.
They're gonna
Whatever
call your
age
moms
you are.
every now and then.
You could be 20, you could be 40, you could be a 10-year-old girl that would scream at you because you're not healing them. Yeah.
League of Legends is something else. I don't know how they made such an addicting game, and like the more you play it, the worse of a human being you become. How does that work?
That is a really good question. Unfortunately, I don't have an answer for you.
It is another beast, dude.
I feel it's like Among Us. You play it, but you become a worse person the more you play it.
Maybe if you play it well. If you play it well.
Also, in Among Us, I don't know why people got mauled, like literally mauling in that game, dude. It's a fun game. Like, come on, relax. But it's funny though, seeing people rage quit that game. It's like it's such a stupid game, but then it was like, it's just rage quit. It was
Have
fun.
Have you ever seen people play Among Us competitively, like to boost their stats? They like their win-loss ratio
I don't like it. I don't like it because they literally there's one word for that game: metagaming. Everything in metagaming. You sit doing tasks and you leave like 0.015 millisecond early, and people just be like, "That's an imposter." Like, oh my god, can you just relax? How do you actually? Oh my god! And they even have like this schedule. Like they can jot down and shit, like where people are and all that kind of shit. Like, holy fuck, dude. You guys really try hard on this game. It's a party game, dude. Relax.
There's just like because I mean I played a couple of competitive games, and it gets nuts. There are like maps that are marked down when people people have they've either like they sketched out the entire map, and they write down whenever people pass a certain wing or certain corridor.
Yeah,
So
they
they're
have
like, oh
they have
yeah, so
a pre-built
Well,
map for that so that they can jot down and shit. Even to that
that's
level.
great.
just
Those
why?
Be like,
two.
you entered this room and then you showed up in this room, so that means you were doing this and this. And I did you said you're the imposter.
And then you just like, I didn't even do anything. I didn't, I didn't even have time to do it.
I just walked into a room.
Yeah,
So
jokes on you. I didn't do anything.
Oh my god.
I haven't played that
don't
game
play
in forever.
competitive. It's too nuts.
Yeah, the last time we planned, it doesn't happen.
I'm so sad. I haven't played it in like months. Like actually, I haven't played it in months.
Yeah. Do people still play Among Us? I mean, they have like different kind of game set now. They have like thief and police and all that kind of stuff. They have a proximity chat. It's pretty cool to see like new
proximity chat's pretty good though. It's a crack on. Some good fun.
It's funny. That's when the game get fun, when people not try SR, people just jokes and shit, try to meme. That's when the game actually being fun, I guess.
It's basically have you guys ever played either Project Winter or Town of Salem? It's like slowly becoming more like those games with like the mods.
Yeah, I know Town of Salem.
Yeah, I know the games. I haven't played them, but I know both.
Yeah, I've never played Town of Salem though. Pretty sick, I guess.
We'll do some community games at one point and maybe further than there.
And
or Apex, or
it's my own fault. I don't really like indulge too much in my own community. I really put as the least attention to my own fucking Discord.
Wow.
It's not a I was never a good admin. I was never a good fucking. Remember when I was an admin at all in some kind of server? You were there, right, Alex? I was almost never there, but I was so popular for whatever reason. I was not.
What? Wait, what?
Because you're cool, bro.
I've done nothing.
Yeah.
Literally
I remember that.
Yeah, but everyone knows me for whatever reason. I was like, why?
Oh, that one. Yeah.
What is wrong with you guys? I literally done nothing, but the moment I say yo in chat, people just be like, it's the moderator, it's the admin. Oh no. Like shit. I'm not even the best one they even have. But yeah, you know how I approach Discord stuff. I'm not very good at managing community, honestly speaking. So anyone want to be my community, my community, like comedy. What you laughing at?
I don't know if you're wanting a response or something.
I'm not expecting a response. Okay, it's just a one shot. But yeah,
good.
Oh well. But yeah, I mean, sometime probably do it.
Maybe. I mean, I'll be taking your. Also, it's kind of hard to do this though. What I was thinking about, Alex, going forward in this kind of a podcast or not, right? If we all have like fucking PC and all have Steam and shit. What we can do sometimes was like after because podcast is not going to be that long. Most of the time, it's just going to be like max 1 hour and a half, which is almost hit the max right now. And then what I was thinking, like if you have like all this connection, we can after that we can continue like streaming games that we 4 of us can play together. You know what I mean?
All right. Okay.
That's just kind of like a future kind of
Yeah.
future
All right.
kind of plans. if you guys like down to it, we can try to make it work. Probably try to look for a game that are cross-platform like console and PC, because June also have console and shit. So probably try to.
Yeah, I can also. To be honest, I'm planning on getting a new laptop at some point.
Oh, all right. Let's pop, champ.
I've been looking for some new ones.
I don't know if I need a second laptop. Do I need a second laptop?
I mean, I'm not saying like you have to buy or some shit like that. It's just like if you exclusively on console, you probably can try to look for a game that are cross-platform like that. You know?
Maybe Steam
like Dead by
crossplay on
Daylight.
Fuck. Dead by Daylight do be cross-platform.
Oh, like
Apex.
Like
Yeah,
Apex?
Apex.
But we're like 4 people though. There's no. We cannot play Apex.
You mean like Fortnite? Oh,
Fortnite!
Oh no!
Yeah!
I don't know.
Yeah, Fortnite. Yay!
Dead by Daylight sounding a little good compared to Fortnite. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can look forward to it. I need to buy Dead by Daylight though. Probably I just ask Dara to sim me. Say, hey Dara, can you buy Dead by Daylight for me? I play with you.
Get it for me.
What's that game? There's a game that's like, I don't know. I don't know if it's new or maybe it is new. What's it called? Rust. It's like a survival game.
No, it's not new.
Oh,
It's
that's
just
old.
Yeah, that's hella old.
People just stop playing
It looks
because of
good.
OTV, obviously.
It looks good. I was like, I want to play that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's crossplay. Yeah.
I'm not sure about that. Yeah, you can research about it. Do you need to buy Rust though?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at some point we can try Dead by Daylight. We can try Rust, but that was like a future kind of plans. It's not.
Let's go right now.
Stupid.
Lego.
Lego. Okay. We've been left for far too long. Let's set off for last topic. What you guys want to talk about?
Let's talk about next podcast in February, which will be the long-awaited Better Love podcast. So we talk about love, relationships, and everything in between, baby.
Yeah, send us your questions so we can answer.
Oh, that's
Oh my
right.
god, we should actually do that. That'd be actually fucking great.
What? Sorry?
People send in questions about
advices.
it.
Oh
yes.
Yeah.
That's
Send us
actually
some
great. That's such a
questions.
good idea. That is such a good idea.
That's big brain.
Question of
Jim with
what?
the biggest brains. Just love questions. You know, you want advice from us or any of us? Feel free to ask, baby.
Why would everyone ask
exactly.
advice from a fucking false single person?
You
That's not the point.
4 different perspectives, baby. 4 different.
God, we're all fucking single.
Nah. They can ask us about our love life. You know, lots of things.
Yes,
lots of
yes.
things.
I guess.
You still have time to change that.
Lileh, you want to handle that? You want to handle the question part? I'll make you like moderator or some shit.
Oh my god, can I be the Better Love podcast host? That'd be so epic, bro. That'd be so epic.
You can
Yo,
be
make
the
it-
host.
For that one episode, you can be a host.
Fuck yeah, you gotta make a channel where people put their questions and stuff in. I'll
You know
put
what?
in pin a post and everything.
I'm gonna just make you admin right now. You just do whatever you need to do.
Oh my god, this is epic.
Oh my.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Oh, baby.
So let's plan it. So questions from the listeners. Tell us about what any questions that you want answered for Better Love podcast. Maybe you can tell us some other little extra stories that you want to share with us. We'll give it a read through. We'll answer any questions. Maybe we'll say on the stream.
June, what is the moderator role again? We have so many roles.
Oh my god.
I was wondering that as
owner
well.
has
What was
forgotten
the
the
new role
roles.
which you gave?
Oh my
Game
god, is it
Development
Hellboy?
Podcast.
It's not
Devil
Hellboy.
used to be at least.
It's not for all the members. No.
The Devil.
Oh, the devil. Okay, Lily, you're a devil.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah.
Welcome to hell. Well, it's no different from today, so or this world. So same thing.
Okay.
When we get the questions, we can turn the Better Love podcast into Better Roast podcast. That's all.
I don't know when Better Roast podcast is happening, but
Better Roast podcast now.
Better Roast podcast is gonna be people roasting us. But also, if you want to get roasted, just I don't know, put your image there. I don't know if you want to get roasted, that could be a thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna roast you hardcore.
Well, it doesn't matter. We will roast you anyway.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Even if you don't want it.
We haven't roasted anyone today. I feel weird.
What do you mean? I roast fucking Emmett Shear,
What do you mean?
CEO of
What do you
fucking
mean? I roasted Chuck.
That wasn't
his comic.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah,
literally roast.
yeah. That's right.
So yeah, Lily, you do whatever you need to do before the D-Day.
Yes.
You will be the host for that specific episode, and we're gonna do it probably in the first week of February then, so that it's much closer, right? Is it much closer to when is Valentine? I've never fucking
14th of February.
Oh, okay, in the middle then. Okay, second week maybe. So, no, we do it first week so that we can post on the second week. So, yeah.
Okay. You got 2 weeks.
I guess that's it. Anyone else you guys want to add?
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel and Spotify.
Yeah, okay. For the listeners, well, wherever you listen to this on Twitch, YouTube, or Spotify, thank you so much for listening. How do I do outro again? I forgot how to do fucking podcast. Thank you so much for listening.
For more anime banner, and we'll see you next time on the next video. Johnny.
That's not it. All right, hold on.
Lovely.
Thank you so much for listening. If you don't know, we have a podcast for the Better Toast podcast. So you just go to Spotify and just search Better Toast podcast. There's no one ever used that name before. If you see a logo with a toast on it, which with a word like Better Toast podcast, that's us. So go support, follow us on Spotify, listen to us on Spotify, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can get the update on the YouTube channel too, or just come to my stream. You can listen to them live if that's what you guys prefer. And I will put any link that I related to any of our works in the description down below, because most of us is a streamer anyway. So yeah, anything related will be in the description down below or in the show description on Spotify. Thank you so much for listening. We see you guys again next month with Better Love Podcast, hosted by yours truly, Lily.
Yeah, baby.
All right, Johnny.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Okay.